Although science can explain almost everything that happens on this planet, there is always room for a little mystery. Some places are just so permeated with mystery that it can't be explained. So, without any further delay, let's have a look at the list of the top 10 most mysterious places on the Earth. Starting from number 10, Jatinga, India. Have you ever heard that birds are suicidal? In incredible India, you can witness a mass suicide of birds. Jatinga is a small village in India known for the phenomenon of mass bird suicide. Several migratory and local birds commit mass suicides at the village every year between September and November. It is still an unsolved mystery, and no one knows why such a large number of birds committed suicide, because birds are not known to be suicidal. Number 9. Confluence of Rhône and Arve rivers. There is a clear distinction between these two Swiss rivers. One is blue and the other is brown. Because of their different densities, they never fully mix. Concerning the first, the Rhône is a major European river that originates in Switzerland and flows through southeastern France before merging with the Arve rivers in Geneva, Switzerland. The river Arve receives water from the many glaciers on the Chamonix Valley, primarily the Mer de Glace, before flowing into the Rhône on the west side of Geneva, and there is a difference between these two rivers due to the higher level of silt. Number 8. Eternal Flame Falls, Orchard Park, New York. Water puts out fires and has always done so, but at the Shale Creek waterfalls in the southeast corner of Chestnut Ridge Park, you would see something incredible. Under the waterfall, there is a flame that burns all year. At first, you may think it is an optical illusion. It's odd how something can burn underwater. The methane gas escaping through the cracks fuels the flame, which burns brightly right beneath the waterfall. The water can extinguish the flame, but you can easily relight it with a lighter. Number 7. Blood Falls, Antarctica. Would you believe if I told you that there is a waterfall on a snowy mountain, or that the waterfall's only source of water is blood? Sounds unnatural and creepy. Well, the world's coldest and driest place has a blood-red waterfall staining the White Taylor Glacier. The blood-red waterfall stands out among the endless whiteness of the snow. According to the scientists, the red color of the water is caused by a large amount of iron oxide and red algae. It is one of the most enigmatic places on the planet. Number 6. Spotted Lake Kiluk, British Columbia, Canada. In the summer, as the temperature rises and the water begins to evaporate, the lake transforms into a plethora of tiny colorful pools of water with a high concentration of various minerals. However, if you visit the lake in the winter or spring, you will not be able to see how it differs from other lakes. The world's most mineralized lake, with each spot holding a different cure due to the unique chemical content of each puddle. The lake is approximately 0.16 miles long, 0.43 miles wide, and has a combined shore length of slightly more than 1 mile. Number 5. Lake Natron, Petrifying Lake, Tanzania. Lake Natron, one of the most mysterious places on the planet, is a shallow salt and mineral reservoir in Tanzania near the Kenyan border. Because it turns birds into stone, it is known as the most dangerous lake. The sodium carbonate deposit acts as a preservative, giving the dead animals a mummified appearance. According to Life Science, the temperature can reach 140 degrees Fahrenheit and the pH level is 10, and the water is so caustic that it can burn the eyes and skin of animals not adapted to it. Number 4. Giant Crystal Cave, Neka Mine. It's hard to believe, but giant crystal spikes or huge shiny mineral pillars can be found deep down in the Earth's bowels, where it's too hot for ice to stay solid. The cave was discovered in April 2000 by miners searching for a new tunnel for the Neka-based Industrias Penoles mining company. It is linked to the Neka mine at a depth of 300 meters, and the main chamber contains massive selenite crystals, some of which are the largest natural crystals ever discovered. The cave remained unexplored for a variety of reasons, including the fact that no one could survive there for 10 minutes without proper protection. Number 3. Sea of Stars on Vadu Island. What a lovely sight it would be if not only the sky but also the water shone brightly at night. This breathtaking natural beauty can be found on Vadu Island, also known as the Sea of Stars. The location is a must-see for anyone who appreciates magnificent beauty, and the island has its own secrets that must be revealed at night. The amazing sight of the sun setting below the sea illuminates the water on the island. They become blue in color and reflect the starry sky. The reason for this is that the seawater contains phytoplankton, which are bioluminescent marine microbes that emit a brilliant blue glow. This bioluminescent sea plankton shines brightly at night, turning every moment into a magical moment. Number 2. Inuit village near Lake Anjikuni, Canada. What if you wake up one day to find that civilization around you has vanished? That is exactly what happened in a village near the Canadian lake Anjikuni. The entire village vanished overnight. There was no one there. According to locals, a trapper who frequently visited the village and had contact with the locals discovered the entire village deserted one night with some fire still burning. Despite the fact that food was scattered around them, the dogs were discovered frozen and starved to death. All of their weapons and supplies were present, but there was no sign of any human being. So far, no science has been able to explain the logic behind it. Some believe there must have been a massive alien abduction. And finally, number 1, Island of the Dolls, Mexico. Isla de las Muñecas, Island of the Dolls, in Mexico is a tiny island home to hundreds of terrifying dolls with severed limbs, decapitated heads, and blank eyes. According to local legend, the dolls move their heads and arms, and people have often heard the dolls whispering and telling them to come down to the island. The island is dedicated to the lost soul of a poor girl who met her fate too soon in strange circumstances. According to the story behind this mysterious doll island, the story of the haunted island began in 1950, when Don Julian Santana Barrera was the island's sole occupant and caretaker. He saw a little girl drowning in the canal that surrounded the island, but was unable to save her life. After some time, he noticed a floating doll near the canal and assumed it was the girl's doll. So he took it out and hung it on the tree to appease the little girl's tortured soul. He realized the island was haunted by the spirit of the girl. Later, terrified by the spirit, Julian began collecting dolls found in the canal and from trash heaps and hung them on the tree, thinking it would protect him from the spirits. However, some stories say he was found drowned in the canal in the same manner as the dead girl. So that's the end of the video. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and press the notification bell so you never miss out on our next videos. Until the next video, take care.